Ladies and gentlemen, we now return for another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. I am your host, Tacho, and we have the new update notification for the next month. So why don't we go ahead and see what's cooking in here. Okay, the factors deciding which legendary heroes appear as bonus heroes in the arena are being updated. As you are already aware, they made a big boo-boo earlier on where they said they were only going to use the latest 10 legendary heroes as bonuses, and of course, the community let them know how they felt about that, so they decided, alright, why don't we go ahead and make it better? We're not going to do what we said, we're going to actually make some changes here. So let's see what they have done. Alright, the factors deciding which legendary heroes appear as bonuses are being updated. In version 8.9, the legendary heroes selected to be bonus heroes have been chosen from a pool of the 10 newest legendary heroes at the start of each season. Okay, so far that is exactly what they said they would do. Alright, starting with version 8.10, old legendary heroes will also be appearing as bonus heroes in Arena, except for the 4 seasons that follow the release of the new legendary heroes. Okay. And then the heroes chosen will be the legendary heroes not included in the pool of the 10 newest legendary heroes at the start of each season. Moreover, if 2 legendary heroes appear as bonus heroes for the same arena season, you will receive the highest score effect or insurance effect when either of them are included on your team. So much better. Was that so hard? So here we can see we've got female Aleer, and then we also have legendary Edelgard, both of them as bonus options. And they're both from Fire Season, so that makes a lot of sense. That was all they had to do, literally. Like, just give us more options. Is that so hard? I don't think so. So, yeah, perfectly fine. A nice little update that was a crisis-avoided situation. Okay, Pawns of Loki LITE will be added. Oh, boy. As if Pawns of Loki is not unplayable enough as it is once they release stuff like Emblem and so on. That mode is so bad right now. Okay, Pawns of Loki LITE is an event with the same content as Pawns of Loki, but the score needed to gain rewards is less. The number of obtainable dragon flowers is higher in Pawns of Loki LITE than in Pawns of Loki. Additionally, orbs are not available as rewards, even for quests. Alright, that's not that big a deal, whatever, just like give us more other things like flowers that we want. Alright, version 8.10 is scheduled to be released on 10/12 at 3 a.m. Pawns of Loki and Pawns of Loki LITE are both planned to be available from that point on. So is Pawns of Loki LITE going to be more available than Pawns of Loki regular? I don't feel like they elaborated enough here. Like, what is actually the difference? They didn't really go into detail. They just said, okay, Pawns of Loki LITE is coming. You're going to be able to get more flowers. That's pretty much it. Alright, I guess we'll have to wait for more details on that. Okay, with the release of version 8.10, we're getting these Ephemera codes. So we have... Who is that again? Menace or Malice? Malice, right? That's her name. And then we also have the Halloween female Corin. And we have Donald, we got Ross, we got Reese, we got Hestia. And then we also have the Baby Frederick. Okay, Baby Frederick is alright. He gives the bonus doubler support effect. And Malice has, what does she have? Attack and Speed Push 4, which has been power crept by quite a large amount. And I think she had Spurn as well. She might have had Spurn 4 also, but or Spurn 3 rather. But I can't completely remember her kit. And then the female Corin from Halloween, she's got, what does she have? Distant Counter, she's got Dragon's something. I think she had Dragon's Wrath 4, she might have. I actually don't even remember her kit entirely. We can pull her up real quick, because I have her. Just so I'm not, like, completely losing my mind here. Okay, so let's sort by blue, and then let's find Halloween female Corin. So this is her kit, pretty much. Joint Drive Attack, Dragon's Wrath 4, Attack and Speed Finish 4. Actually pretty solid for a free Ephemera code there. Especially Finish 4, that's a really nice skill to just be getting, because that's still kind of relevant on certain units. Dragon's Wrath 4, maybe not so much. We definitely have better B skills for dragon types. And certainly Joint Drive Attack as well. But at the very least, Attack and Speed Finish 4, we take those. Okay, so these are going to be the refines here. Very small batch. They can't be doing this, honestly. Like, how far behind we are on refines in terms of the schedule. They can't be putting out batches with just 5 units. We got to be getting like at least 8 to 9 or to 10 units per batch at this point, if they're ever going to catch up. Because, dude, we already got CYL6 refines, and now we're talking about giving Flane a refine. Flane is from, what, Book 4? Meanwhile, Choose Your Legend 6 is, like, 2 years later. I don't know. It makes absolutely no sense. They really need to do a rehaul of the way that refines are handled. Okay, regardless, we've got Flane, we've got Veld, we have Pirate Veronica, we have Ilyana, and then we have Mirady. Okay. Alright, so anybody here worthwhile? It's very difficult to say. Veronica is so aged. She was one of the original Harmonic heroes, so it's very difficult to say what they're going to do for her. Veld could be interesting. He's kind of like one of those debuffing GHBs that they released that has a different debuff depending on what turn it is. So, like, depending on the turn count, he could be doing one thing or doing something else. So, he could be interesting depending on how they handle him. Flane is going to need quite a lot if she's even going to be able to be a viable support unit. All she really did back in the day was give drive damage reduction, which is not good enough anymore by any means. So, I don't even know what they're going to have to do for her to make her viable. And then Mirady is just basically a slow, high defense, high attack lance flyer. So we've gotten millions of those. Those actually tend to be not too shabby, though. If we look at units like Cormag and Ashnard and so on, they actually end up getting pretty good refines. So it seems like Mirady has some good chances here. Okay, we got a new Memento event. Oh, wow, there's a meteor about to hit Earth. What is this, the end of the world? Oh, man, is this like a premonition of end of service? Like, the meteor is coming, guys. Alphonse and Kieran, their days are numbered. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're also getting an update to Aether Raids. Panic Manor is getting updated to level 13, which is fine. It's one of the better structures. All right, we're getting 2 new tracks to Concert Hall. So the Sentinels from Engage and Hungry March from Three Houses. Anytime they add Engage music, it's good. And the Sentinels is one of the Psalm tracks, which is pretty much the best continent or the best like area from Engage. Everyone loves Psalm. Okay, Summoner Duels, we're getting more favor level. They always do that. And then additional Grail units are going to be added to the Grail shop. So we have Takumi, and then we also have Pinette. People are going to be very excited about Pinette because everyone is pretty happy to build her up. So she's going to be a good one. Also Marnie, whenever they decide to add her. And other changes as well. Issue with the Aether Cap bonus will be fixed. Okay, so they're finally fixing that. We'll fix the issue where some players did not see their Aether restored over 250. And also the Aether Cap will be raised to 400 correctly, which, I mean, they tried to do it before and it didn't work. So hopefully this time they are able to get it together. So that pretty much covers us for everything here in the update notification. I would have liked it if they elaborated further on Pawns of Loki LITE. It is nice that we avoided the crisis here with the arena bonus thing. That's definitely good. So having 2 possible arena bonus heroes from now on is definitely going to help out a lot. And then over here, the refines are a big whatever burger. Like, I don't really care about any of these guys in particular, but we'll see how things pan out. So that's going to wrap us up for this one. Hope y'all enjoyed the coverage, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.